doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
Okay, Google. Morning, you guys. It's late in the morning now. My small group leader and friend, we were friends first because she was in our group, and then one of our leaders moved, and so she stepped up to be one of the leaders. We have a guy leader and a girl leader. Anyways, she's the one that I do my dance classes with here in San Diego. I started going back to hip-hop choreo classes this summer. Seeing her, and I wanted her to come over for like a little Christmas latte. So I just made myself breakfast and we're gonna sit and do my devotions. Yeah, gosh, wow, it's actually kind of late. We got really chatting. Huh, was that fun? Last night was the movie, which the movie actually was really good. I wasn't sure that it was gonna be my thing because the first one was like, you know, it's fine, but I don't really like war. Actually, I really don't like war, and I don't like anything graphic, but there was definitely a few times I had to like close my eyes because it was too intense, the fighting and like the bloody stuff. But in general, it was actually a good movie and surprisingly clean. I was expecting there to be like a lot of nudity that we were gonna have to like close our eyes for, and I feel like all movies these days really go overboard on that, but it wasn't. So it was good. We had fun, and we got chicken nuggets and fries, which is what I thought we might do, but they were so good. Their fries and their chicken nuggets are so good with ranch, so we split that. Had a glass of wine. Perfect little date night. I don't know if I've showed you guys what I'm reading through right now. Well, okay, two things. The first one, which I'm sure I've shown you guys because this is probably like maybe my 5th year doing this Advent. It's by Paul David Tripp. It's broken up by the days, so today, December 19th. And it's just really well written, both super encouraging and hopeful because of Jesus. And so he's really good about reminding you of that hope, but also it's convicting what is important to you, and like, are you living your life like Jesus really came to save you? Just so humbling and reminding me of how good and beautiful God is. Thank God that he's God and that he came because of who he is and not because of something I could ever do. I didn't explain that probably nearly as well as the Advent would. Pretty much this whole semester, day 55 of reading, I'm doing the New Testament chronologically. Read through the Bible chronologically, I think 3 times now, 3 full times. Actually be 4 times, 3 or 4 times fully through the Bible, and then this will be the 4th or 5th time through the New Testament, chronologically specifically. And I do the Bible recap, and it's just super nice because they have it broken down for you what to read each day. And then the devotional is by the Bible recap, the Bible project videos in there, like anytime you start a new book, which these videos are amazing. The breakdown, they're so good. They're so clear. They just help you get the big picture really well. And then every day, whatever your actual reading is, like today's gonna be Galatians 1 through 3. The lady who started the Bible recap.
Hey Bible readers, I'm Tara Lee Cobble.
So she recaps basically what it is that you've read for that day and kind of like helps you digest it. But there's like questions to help you read through it. see where Jesus is and see where God is in the scripture that you're reading for that day. It's helpful for me to have like a plan like this because it keeps me consistent and it's really enjoyable to me. And then the last thing, sorry, I didn't think I was gonna like be walking you through my whole devotion morning, my prayer journal. This is by Val Marie Paper, and I have used these journals. I get a new one every year. I probably have 6 or 7 of them now, and it's sort of devastating because she's closing her store. This is the last year. I got one for 2025, but I have one for every year for like the last 7 years, and they come in like this little box that just says legacy. So it's just really sweet because I've got 7 years worth of prayers, and it'll be by each month, and you have something to focus on, like an adoration to focus on, the scripture that kind of supports the character of God that you are wanting to cling on to for the month. It helps me pray bigger and less inward, if that makes sense, because how many times do I just come to the Lord and just ask for all the things that I'm struggling with, the things that I need, the things that I want, is so inward, because that's just how we are as humans. There's obviously nothing wrong with that, but this just really helped me kind of like zoom out and pray for things beyond myself, world and nation, my community, which is just like who is in your world right now, my church. Pray for your small group, the things that our church needs, has my loves, which could be anything. This is always for me about Christian, my family, and the prayers that I have for all of my sisters and my in-laws and all that. And then it has sweet friends, where you can pray for all of your friends, people that you are praying for salvation. The heavy, which is this is crazy because I'm looking back at January and just like I had something written under, it's called the heavy, so it's just something that's like weighing on you, that's sort of like a heavy prayer. This month it was like decisions over Christian's job. Of course, ran out of memory space while I was trying to talk you guys through all that. About to do my Jesus hour, so I'm gonna sit and to read and do all that stuff. But I wanted to show you guys, since I was up anyways, having to switch my SD card, these jammies. These are from H&M. They're pretty light, so they're probably gonna be a little bit more for spring and summertime because they are pretty thin. They're cute enough to kind of get away with having a work from home day. If the mailman comes, or obviously like if a friend comes over, it's presentable. Have these cute little detailing with the embroidery. Should we do our prayer time, Ruru?
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside. And all of the presents are still by the tree.
What day is today? Oh yeah, Saturday. Yesterday was my last day of work, so I'm officially on Christmas break, and it feels amazing. We had a last little Christmas party last night, which was just super cute and low-key, cocktails and charcuterie over at our friend's house, and then Christian and I grabbed dinner out since we were already down in La Jolla. So it was just a cute little Christmas night. Kind of had a lazy couch day. That sun feels good. I don't really know why I'm like so tired today, but also it's the shortest day of the year. That's what Christian told me earlier. So maybe it makes sense. Maybe my body's like, just relax and hibernate today. Christian had a massage this afternoon. His back gets sore pretty often just because of his work, and so it'd been a while since he had a massage, and we had a free day today, and I was like, why don't you see if you can book a massage, because we have no plans. It's just a relaxing day. I looked to see if the girl that I like was there today, but she wasn't. So we're gonna do spaghetti tonight because that's like one of his favorites. That was actually one of my favorites too, because I really like the way that we do it. It's just a good winter holiday kind of cozy meal. So we're gonna do I make turkey meatballs that are so yummy. So I'm gonna do turkey meatballs with our spaghetti, bread, and I think while I'm here I am gonna get ingredients for Russian tea cakes
because I still really wanted to make them at least once this Christmas. I brought the rest of that puppy chow that I made to the party last night, so that was good to at least be able to get rid of some of that, because it was just like so much, and between me and Christian we couldn't eat it all. This girl had like individual little ramekins, and so she made pot pies, and then every person had their own with their own crust.
Oh, that's nice.
And I was like, ooh, that would be really cute.
Really nice.
And really nice, because then you get more crust, you know?
Where, do you know where the, go after him? I'm like,
oh really? He went after your calves too?
yeah, he has the last couple times.
Wow, so you must have a lot of tension there.
But he focused a lot on my back, which is good. I told him like mid-back, just
yeah.
focus on mid-back, like that's where, honestly, I need it the most by far.
Yeah.
Can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Too risky.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Oh, you guys look stunning.
I think this is like, I don't think anyone can make spaghetti as good as this.
Thanks, babe.
Just saying.
I mean,
It's so good.
it is. It's so good. I'm putting this over my sweatshirt because I don't want to spill anything on myself.
Smart.
Morning, you guys. Back to our bathroom chats. We just got home from church a few minutes ago, and I ran over to Dodo where I get my beans. You guys have come with me there. Last time, I don't think I was vlogging, but the other day when I had to get my beans, the girl like barely filled my tin up, probably barely over halfway in you know, the little tin that I take it to get the refill. She kind of handed it to me, and in that moment I was like a little confused, but we were talking, like just chatting, and so then I kind of walked out and I was like, wait a minute, and I opened back up. I'm like, there's barely any beans in here. Then I'm mad at myself, because in the moment I should have been like, oh, whoa, wait, how come, like, did it change? How come we're not filling the can up to the top anymore? Story of my life. It's like after the fact. I took a photo of it, and I messaged on Instagram, because they'd messaged me before, like when I've tagged them and stuff. So anyways, I knew they would see the message. I just asked, I was like, hi, did the amount of a bean refill change? Was just kind of surprised when the tin wasn't, you know, was maybe 3/4 filled. And the owner responded and was just like, hey, no, the amount shouldn't have changed. Go back in and get a free bag on me. This is Zoe, the owner. Because I just now got over there to do that. And I think this is what I'm gonna do, because she gave me a bag, and I'm like, I'm gonna pour the whole bag into the tin, because my guess is that the amount has changed when they switched to bags. So that's my guess, because I watched her fill it up too, and she used kind of like a container to measure it, to like weigh it, and then she poured it in the bag, which they never used to do. They used to just literally pour however many beans filled up the tin. That's my coffee saga. This is also why it took me a little while to go in, because I was like, I don't want to go in and ask for something free. Like, that just feels, even though it was straight from the owner and I showed the message that it was from Zoe and she had no issues. She was like, oh, okay, just immediately did it, because she recognizes me. I come in often, but I did get Christian and I both a latte, so I wasn't just like asking for free things when I walked in. This is really exciting vlog content, Cameron, to see if they change the amount of beans that they give you at your favorite coffee shop. But I want to check that, and then I'm gonna sit on the couch with Christian, watch some of the game. I've actually really enjoyed watching football this year, because the Panthers, while they, you know, haven't won a ton of games, they're doing a lot better, and I really like the quarterback, Bryce Young. We went to the 9 o'clock service, so thankfully it's like early and we have the rest of the day, which is really nice. So I'm gonna make burgers, one of our Burger HelloFresh, for lunch, and then we'll see what else we get into today. The waves are crazy. Too crazy, like so crazy. Christian's like, I'm not going out in that, but we might go down to look at them, because there are surfers out there today, which could just be fun to see some people surfing like 10-foot waves.
Oh yeah. Let's go. What a pass.
Oh, sorry.
I sound good enough now.
No, I know you are, but I'm also like...
I know. I agree. Is it worth it, you know? But look at that wave. Look at it. It just keeps going. Rescue. I already saw like a couple rescues already. Look at that. It's
This is a busy day for them. Yeah.
It's breaking outside the... It's outside the pier. It's breaking. Oh my gosh. That's a huge step.
That's terrifying.
Huge. Oh, nice. It's okay right here though. This isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But this is all just wall. Oh, that's a good way. Look at that. Wow.
Blue skies over here. Okay, love bug. So packed out here today, you guys.
It's the biggest swell, and I mean, literally since probably this January, yeah, last January. So
There's just surfers
that's why everyone's like,
everywhere.
it's literally like showing the street, like
I know.
how nuts it is.
Traffic in Bird Rock
I know.
is when you know it's...
There's a swell.
Left, and so it maintains a 6-point lead for the Miami Dolphins. Moody injury as well. In points on that one, 16-10.
Denzel Washington got baptized this weekend.
Denzel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Where?
Somewhere in New York. I love football. JSN got away. So cool. He's going to try to get home here from the right space. He has to run with him. He knew it to be about the back door. That's the lead.
Okay, here's my tin. Let's see. And here's the bag. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay, that makes me feel so much better. This literally filled it all the way up to the top. Ooh. All the way up to the top. And that makes me feel better that I wasn't like crazy. Let me show you. I'll show you the message. Oh yeah, I said, thanks Zoe, just went in. They said you guys are using bags now for refill, so I'll start doing that instead of the tin. And then she asked if I got the free bag. And I said, yes, I did, thank you. But look, this was... Well, you could see what the top one and then 2 rings. And then this is clearly, the bag is all the way up to the top. So, there's another photo. I sent her like 2. Oh, okay, good. I almost didn't go back in because I'm like, I don't want to be that annoying customer that's like, and there's still even beans down in here. So it definitely fills it all the way to the top. Okay. Yay. You go outside?
Christmas in my heart.